Hey guys, welcome back. Starting off today's adventure at my favorite thrift store, 2nd Avenue, or as more people would know to call it, it is actually a Savers. Wanted to come and show you guys just a day in the life of a reseller. I found a couple cool things today, all throughout my entire adventure. We're going to start off here in my favorite section, the toy section. Just taking a look. There's some stuff here on the shelf, just nothing really exciting. Some baggies. I love digging through the baggie section at the store. It is absolutely prime real estate to pick up items on because they always just make such interesting mixes. I'm gonna walk over here down to the plush section. The plush section is actually my second favorite section. You can always find such interesting things. A lot of times I pick up stuff from the plush and the toy section like this to pick up for my son. I spotted this little cool car steering wheel. Just wasn't anything, I did stop to take a look and see how much it was worth. The shelves are a little bit light on this day. Tuesdays is the day that they put out all the new inventory and stuff like that. I spotted these Sonic the Hedgehog blankets or sheets. I was gonna pick them up for my son, but I did ask my ex-wife if he would want them, and she told me, no, don't worry about it, because he has a little system for himself of what he does find comfortable. So we ended up tossing those back later on. So I'm gonna show you guys a little quick view of the store. They just recently changed everything around, so it's a little hard to find stuff for me this day, but I'm gonna show you a couple items I picked up. So this guy just came out on the new carts. It's a Tiffany & Co. electric clock, and it's embroidered in the back to somebody who worked for CBS. She did something with the Nielsen ratings. A Carolyn M. Nagel in appreciation 1981. When I googled the name, this lady here just passed away. So, this is an interesting item. They want $20 for it. I'll have to think about it. It would be $15 with today's discount because it's the 25% off day. So I'll think about that. We had another good find come off the carts. I've picked these up before, these Philips Smart Sleep clocks. Over 100% sell-through rate. They think there was like 74 used listed and 131 sold, so that's not too bad. They only want $9.99 for it, so we're going to add that to our cart today too. But first, I have to test it actually to make sure that it works. So far, it's just been a little bit slow inside. They're kind of going at a, kind of like a snail's pace bringing out new carts, but we're going to persevere. It's only 1:30 in the afternoon. We've been here for about an hour, and they bring out carts maybe every 30 to 40 minutes, and they stop bringing out new carts at 4. So we're just going to see what happens. Wish me luck. So I just followed the new cart coming out, and I spotted this Hershey's 100th anniversary limited edition Lionel train set. There's 4 listed and there's only 1 sold, but this one is brand new, and the last brand new one sold for that sold comp for $300. And they've only got 25 on it. I think that's definitely going to be a pickup. Then walking back to grab my cart, I spotted this. It's not brand new. It's definitely used. I'm going to go take a closer look at it. But Zojirishi is a great brand, and these rice cookers seem to sell pretty well. So I'm going to look up this model number here, this NSLGC05, and let's see what pops up. Another pretty cool find here, this Lego Ninjago set, only $349 today. So yeah, $349 plus 25% off. Looks like it has a little bit over 100% sell-through and sells for about 25 to 30 new. So light, easy to ship, definitely a pickup. Definitely scoring today on the toys and the vintage stuff. Well, toys mostly. Do got another find after this one. We've got this Infinity Saga Baby Groot Lego set. Looks like it goes for about 25 to 30, maybe 35 shipped. Not 100% sure, but it's only $4.49. And then check this out, guys. We got this Santa Fe train set. This is made by, I was just looking at it, I should remember. This is a Bachmann train set. So they only want $4.49 for that. You should do pretty well on that too. So this is why I always say it's best to know a little bit about a lot of things and not a ton about one thing. So the other resellers happen to miss this DeMarini Diablo softball glove. Excellent condition. Looks like it goes for about $70 to $80 pre-owned. So we're definitely going to be picking that up for only $6.49. See, and it never hurts to have good friends at the thrift store either. They showed me this TI 84 Plus Silver. That's a pretty cool colorway too. It's only got $5 on it because it's got all this marker and stuff and somebody's name written on it, but if you know, you know. It don't really matter. So we were just having an outrageous day here. So check this out, guys. This is Frozen Young Anna and Kristoff gift pack from Toys R Us. They've got only $4.99 on it. There is a sold listing for $80 and a sold listing for $100. And there's currently none listed. So even though this box is pretty beat up, this looks like it's a pretty rare figure. So we're definitely picking that guy up. I picked up this Cat Mario for my son, so that's not the resale, but it's only got a few bucks on it. And then we've got this Treadmasters Love. I actually just sold this exact one, brand new in the box, for $150. So I imagine for $3.49, even a used one can't be too bad. And did we pick up anything else? I did. I picked up this little, it's like a Lego race car thing. I just picked it up for my son. I'll let him play around with it. So that's what I love about doing this, is not only do I get to find stuff for myself to sell, but then I can take what I sell and use that to buy stuff for my son. Got a few more things here for you that I just found. We got this Space Maker ODC 325N. This is made by Black & Decker. This is an under-the-counter coffee maker. It's all in really good condition. Only bummer on this one is that it doesn't have the mounting bracts. So it's not worth as much as I would like. They have 15 on it, and it looks like it goes for about $60. But then again, we have the 25% off, and I have my rewards points. Don't forget to always go and sign up for the rewards points programs at these thrift stores, because it really helps you out. The more you buy, the more you save. Also have this Wilson, this is an A800 right-hand throw baseball glove. Now's not exactly the right time to be picking these up, and this one does sell a little bit slower, especially because it's only 11.5 inches. But I'm gonna list it. I'll keep it packed up and waiting for next baseball season. Around next baseball season, if it hasn't sold yet, I'll just end and sell similar. And we should get about $35-ish for this glove here. I found this Scooby-Doo big head pillow. It's not really anything crazy, but vintage Scooby-Doo stuff does pretty well for me. At least it has in the past, and I just like it, so I decided to pick that up for a few bucks. What did they have on it? They had $3.49 on that. And then never sleep on the fact that you can get things that you commonly use as a reseller at the thrift store. They put out 2 packs of these, bubble mailers, size zeros. I think there's about 30 of them all together for $2.99 each. So $6 into 30 bubble mailers. I mean, I'll take that. Just something easy. I don't have to go looking for it. I don't have to order it off of eBay to use to resell on eBay. So my number one tip for going and shopping at the thrift store is treat your thrift store employees nice, and they will treat you nice. So right now, I left my cart behind, I'm getting ready to go walk over to the McDonald's and grab myself something to eat because I can feel my blood sugar dropping. And I asked one of the ladies if she wanted anything. So I'm gonna go grab her a coffee, it was cream and extra sugar. Have to remember that. All right, and our last find for the day is gonna be this Dex Baby noise machine. This is model SS01. Doesn't sell for a ton, but for $4.99, it has over 100% sell-through rate and sells for about 20 bucks plus shipping. So we'll take that. Okay, I lied. This is gonna be the last thing I pick up, I think. But I'm gonna take a closer look at the toys on my way out. But for only $4.49, we've got this whole bin of different Legos, some, see a Vegeta down there, bunch of minifigs and stuff in here. So we're just gonna take a shot on this. I love picking stuff up like this because I just enjoy digging through it. Not too bad, guys. We ended up spending about $124 and I got almost 2 full carts of stuff. So I'd gotta say that's a pretty big score, a pretty big win in my book. What do you guys think about that? Alright guys, that was a pretty fun trip over there at Savers, but let's see how my local Goodwill compares. This Goodwill I'm getting ready to head to actually is different than the one you've seen in previous videos. I don't think I've ever been to this one on film, but I want to see how they do comparing them to the Savers. So let's go ahead and check that out. Catch you guys in a minute. Here we are, guys. We're at the Goodwill in Bensalem, PA. This is a suburb just right outside of Philadelphia. I do like this store, somewhat, but we'll see. My first stop is going to be the glass case. Glass case is probably the best place to start when you start in this store, so let's go take a look and see what they've got over there. And we're just walking down the aisle, and here it is, right at the cash register. Yeah, want to see what was maybe down in this little black case in the front. Behind it, that little thing. I wasn't sure what's in there. Or is it just an empty case?
Empty.
Ah, sunglasses. Well, as you can see, those weren't worth a darn thing. But that's not too bad. I thought they looked pretty cool, those little glasses in that case. I thought they would have been worth more, but we're going to take a look going down these aisles here. There's a lot of housewares and stuff like that. I do like picking up housewares. I just don't see anything that really catches my eye until a little bit later I take a walk down here. You'll see that a little bit later on. But tons and tons of items. I like this store just because it's so well organized, especially compared to the other Goodwill that you've seen in my I think it was my last video. That store is just absolutely crazy, but this one's pretty good. But we're gonna walk up into the toy aisle here at the Goodwill. I spot this nice looking flounder plush. I don't know. I don't even think I ended up looking it up, but just digging through the aisles, this cool Power Ranger sword. I actually sold something pretty similar to this, but much more detailed, a little bit better condition and stuff like that. This was a little beat up for me. But going down, continuing, I spotted some Hello Kitty items today, and a couple of them would be pretty important for the end of the video. But I see this Hello Kitty lunchbox. I thought that was really neat. I do end up putting that back. I had a big dent in it. I did want to pick up this Sonic the Hedgehog game for me and my son, but the box was actually empty. It was just the instructions sitting up on top. Turning the corner here, over in the plush aisle, which is next to the toy aisle, I find 3 pretty awesome Hello Kitty items. I find 2 of these Thai Beanie Baby Hello Kitties. I really like this blue one. There's something that happens with that blue one at the end that I was a little sad about, though. One of the workers, you'll see when I talk to her at the end. But then also on the shelf, I find this Hello Kitty Dreamlights pillow. I've sold this a few times. They do okay, sell for about 20 bucks. And then over here, I'm taking a look through some of the sporting goods sections, and I find a huge bolo here in a second. There's a glove there. Then I spot this glove here, the A2000 Wilson glove. oh man, these things are crazy, and it seems like almost every single model sells for really good money. So I'm hoping to get probably close to over $100 for that one. And right next to me, or behind me on this end cap, I find this Minolta vintage film camera. I almost didn't buy it at the end, but I'm pretty happy I did for only $4.99. I just told them to add it to my cart. I didn't really care. Looks like it goes for about $50, so we will take that all day long. Not bad. And then went back to the electronics section, and I spot this Brother ink that they had just put out, or toner, not ink, but these go pretty quickly all day long. They go for about $35-$40, so not too bad. It's already pre-packed basically. I'll just ship it as is, tape it closed, and slap a label on it. Not bad at all. And we're here. I spotted one of the new carts that they brought out. There really wasn't anything on it. I see like an Eagles flag down there, which is pretty cool, but not really my type of thing. I'm not a huge sports fan. I do cheer for the Eagles, obviously, because I live in Philadelphia, but just a couple random knickknacks. And let's see, I think around the corner I did spot this not vintage, I'm sorry. That's the reason why I didn't grab it, was this one wasn't vintage, but it's one of those McDonald's Halloween buckets. But it wasn't worth getting, so we ended up putting it back. So I accidentally knocked this on the ground. Whoops. I don't know how clumsy you guys are. I'm gonna snap a pic of this, send it to James, see if he needs this one. I don't know what year it's from, but we'll see. I don't know if it's one of the new ones or not. I find a nice little collection of different t-shirts to check out and pick up. Found this G-Unit shirt. Really heavy duty quality. I thought that was pretty nice, so we're gonna grab that. Then they only had $3.99 on it, not bad. I didn't pick up all of these. Some of these I just wanted to show you guys because I thought they were pretty funny. I say this a lot to some of my eBay customers. Hey, you dropped your brain. I did end up picking up this one though, this cool Japanese Venom shirt. I'm gonna keep that one for myself. And this shirt was just a PDA of too much information. But we did find this cool one. This is from a video game or character called Bendy. I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. But look at that. One sold recently for $42. So we're going to grab that one for only, I think, $5.99. And then, as I do when I'm recording videos, hang on, I'm going to overthink this. I see this vintage Naruto shirt. I thought that this was really cool. It doesn't look like it would be vintage because it's screen printed, but it's actually from 2002. So I'm going to keep that one for myself. Same thing with this one. I found this vintage Marlboro jacket. It is my size. On the fence about whether or not I wanted to sell it or not, but just here checking it out. It's in really great condition. And I'll tell you what, guys, I'm just going to end up keeping it for myself. Only $12.99, not bad. Then I see this cool Reptar hoodie. I might try to get something for this, or I might keep this one for myself too. Yeah, I bought a lot of clothes for myself. I know, I've said before, I don't really keep too many things for myself, but just felt like treating myself. This is pretty cool. Definitely gonna pick this guy up. He's only $3.99. He's incomplete as all get out, but he's for my own personal collection. I'm not planning on selling him. And I think that's pretty cool. So, vintage Power Rangers. I think this is Lost Galaxy Zord. Not bad. And little finds like this might be meaning that this trip is turning around. Check out the comps on this bad boy. Brand new sealed, only $3.99. I can't believe how much that goes for. Not much to say here, just a couple quick things. Some makeup to resell, and then this wallet that I'm going to keep for myself. I love Gurr from Invader Zim. Standing in line, getting ready to check out, I spot this Conair hanging radio for the shower. I've sold this one before, so I'm definitely going to pick it up again. They sell pretty quickly. Yep. And let's get ready to check out and see how we did. I forgot to say it too, guys, while we're getting checked out here. If you guys made it this far and you haven't yet, please leave me a like. Trying to work on some of my analytics here, and I noticed that only a couple of you guys are subscribed too, so I think only 2% of my subscribers watch the videos. So it'd be really cool if you guys drop the subscribe for me too, and ring that little bell notification up there so that you get reminded when I drop a new video. And leave me a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite find of today was. I think mine was probably this glove right here in my hands.
Can I have your phone number? Your total is $82.59. Would you like to donate to 41 cents?
Sure.
Thank you for your donation. You're paying with a card?
Yep. That's the credit instead.
There you go.
Well, I will tell you what. I was just going to give them away anyway.
But I can't take it.
No? Even if I give you my receipt? So
Who's going to give me this?
So I buy this type of stuff and I give them away when I sell stuff online live. And she had said to me, she's like, it's so cute, and then I never saw it before. Is it okay if I give it to her? I don't want her to get in trouble.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
she'll get in trouble. You know the rules, Nance.
I know.
All right. I'm sorry. I would have done
Okay.
it.
Fine.
You fucking.